Welcome back to Unseen Sports TV. I'm your host, Javon Parchment. And in studio, we have Kabi Meeks, CEO of El Futuro Academy and a track and field analyst as well. Kabi Meeks is a dynamic and insightful figure in the world of track and field, serving as both the CEO of El Futuro Academy and a respected track and field analyst. His unique blend of entrepreneurial spirit and deep expertise in analytics position gives him a lead voice in sports. Kavi Mix, welcome to the panel. How are you doing, sir?
Well, I'm happy to be here. I'm feeling great, and I'm looking forward to this discussion.
All right. So, at hand, the topic is Noah Lyles claims to be the fastest man alive. Is he really the fastest man alive?
Oh, well, the fastest man alive, that can have multiple meanings. In my opinion, you can look at being the fastest person in terms of two contexts. One, you can look at the fastest person in relation to covering a distance against time, or two, you can look at the relation of you finishing in front of the pile every time you cover a distance. So in reference to which one he's making reference to, then that would be critical. But in regards to him covering a distance of 100 meter first consistently, then he would be recognized as the fastest man currently. But in terms of covering that 100 meter distance against time, he could not be ranked as the fastest man. Noah
I
Lyles
like.
has dipped under 980 in his career so far. So, and other athletes has gone below that. So we have to take it into context, and we have to try to understand what Noah Lyles is trying to say. Or I just think that Noah Lyles is trying to come up with one of his tricks out of the hat. He's just trying to get into the minds of the other athletes and psychological thing now. So the other athletes have to know that this is his game. But the reality speaks for itself. It is there for you to see. So let's see.
I am just waiting. I'm here anticipating that showdown. I just want all the athletes to be healthy and in good state going into that final. I would love to see how Noah Lyles behave in that 100-meter race on the track. Will he move around like Justin Gatlin? Will he stay calm in that blocks? Yeah, when he sees Kishane Thompson and Oblique Civil beside him, what do you think will happen there? Give me your crystal ball thinking right now.
Well, based on history, I will tend to believe that the Americans will try to work on your psyche. If they are of the view that you stand a chance, then they're going to try to get in your mind and try to make you feel that you are below them. So I'm expecting him to move around a bit, um, look forward, pumped up himself, and behave like he's the top notch. But at the end of the day, the other athletes just have to know Noah Lyles is not the fastest man based on time. He cannot cover the 100 meter distance in under 980. He has not done that before. So the possibility of you winning, if you can go below 9.8, 9.79, 9, even 9.8, you stand a very good chance of winning this. So that's just what it boils down to.
All right, so
I'm
let we
sure
go.
I'm sure other coaches are already working on their athletes psychological aspect of the sports, because psychological aspect of the sport is as critical as the physical aspect. So we have to just look at that.
Let us look at what Michael Johnson said. He's one of the world best athlete previously in his time. So we look at what he said. Former American sprinter Michael Johnson, who is a four-time Olympic gold medalist, gave his opinion on the fastest male sprinters. In his statement, he listed in context mix. Listen, Noah Lyles, Usain Bolt, Noah Lyles, Marcel Jacob, and Kishane Thompson. Hold on. So what he says is, according to Johnson, who is considered a top five great male sprinter of all time, his statement has the facts and everything else is opinion surrounding the many debates that are spiraling online. But about who is the fastest man in the world. On July 27, he wrote some facts. Usain is the fastest ever. Period. Noah is the world champion. Period. Marcel Jacob is the Olympic champion. Period. Kishane Thompson has the fastest time in the world now. Period. Everything else is just opinion, and opinions are not facts. One more facts about this is that he is old and he is AF, slow and AF. When I tell you what that means, you have to go figure it out, people. But that's just a little joke there at the end. But I think Michael Johnson said the right thing. He put it in context, and I think we should understand what he's saying based on that. What's your take on his 2 cents?
He said it perfectly. He showed you that um, Noah Lyles is actually a runner who is running now, and every time he runs a distance of 100 meters, he generally comes on top. But it's not related to the times. So if an athlete can get a superb time, then the possibilities are that Noah Lyles will be beaten and beaten easily. So Usain Bolt would be recognized as the fastest, no doubt, because he managed to use the less time to cover the same distance. So right now, if in my opinion, if I am to say the fastest man no, I would have to say Christian Thompson.
Right. So if you put it in context now, as it stated, he's not even the Olympic champion from last Olympic. He's the world champion. This is not a world championship. So Marcel Jacobs would be the man who have the title. And if you look at who's the
Marcel
fastest,
Jacobs is the Italian athlete.
yes. And if you look at the fastest time now, it would be Kishan Thompson. So, I think that he
Do you
needs
know the
to.
times that Jacob run this season?
No, he's out of it. I think he barely run under 10 seconds this season. Barely, running there about. So he's out of it. He's nowhere in the. I don't think he can even make the final this season.
Oh,
He has some injury concerns, and that's one of his main problem.
oh.
So, but I'm going to say I think Noah Lyles is using mind games as well because he knows based on context and the time now that he is not the fastest man. He's even not even the defending champion. We can't give him that title. So he's not the fastest man. He's not even the defending title, the defending champion of this Olympic title. So based on context, it's a lie. He's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
really.
yeah. I hope the athletes understand the psychological part of it and don't let Noah Lyles use that aspect to get the better of them.
All right, all right. So
It's the same thing for oblique civil. I think oblique civil has that
all right, people. So Kabi Meeks giving his 2 cents on what is going on. Sounds good
as
so
I'm
far.
saying, sorry for that. Oblique civil to me is capable of beating Noah Lyles also, but oblique civil has a tend to fluster under the pressures of the major events. So I am concerned about that, and I'm concerned about Christian Thompson as well. I'm not sure if Christian Thompson has the mental toughness to carry out and execute his race to his utmost. So this Olympics is an interesting year. We're going to have to watch and see because we both know that mentally is as important as the physical.
One thing I know, Kabi Meeks, if you win that gold medal, you have 50K in your pocket and
50,000 what?
50K USD. That's
Fifty
7
thousand dollar for win the gold medal?
right. So I think that's the motivation for Kishin right now to get
Yes,
that
man.
to get
Yes,
that
man.
beast skating on the tour. To get that beast skating on the tour. You understand? Anyway, people, there you have it from Kabi Meeks on Unseen Sports TV. Live in 10. We're going to run now. Kabi Meeks, anything you want to say before we leave to the athletes in Paris? Anything you want to say to the athletes in Paris? We're leaving now. Go ahead.
Well, I just want to wish them all the best. I just want them to go out there and perform at their utmost. Whatever the results are, we'll have to accept it. Once they do their best, we'll be proud of them. And we're here cheering them on. So just keep positive. Big up Jamaica all the time. Thanks.
Here you have it from Kabi Meeks, CEO of El Futuro Sports Academy, one of the best analysts I've known. So, in a long time, people. So Unseen Sports is going to run now. Big up on yourself, like, subscribe, and share to both platforms. Big up on yourself, Unseen. I got step now. I'm out people out of here. Yeah, man.
Yo,